Hey, I'm Hingers and welcome to Pocket. This year's Game Developers Conference was more than just big announcements from big industry players. Today on the show, we're going to be chatting to some talented local industry peeps to find out more about their experiences at the show. First though, the news. Nintendo boss Satoru Iwata made some exciting announcements overnight at a media event. Iwata confirmed that a partnership has been formed with mobile game publisher DNA. Nintendo will be working with DNA to develop gaming applications for smartphones and other smart devices based on Nintendo's own IP. Iwata also revealed that Nintendo is working on a new hardware system, codenamed NX. In reference to the new hardware, Iwata stated that it is too early to elaborate on the details, but they hope to share more information next year. The Elder Scrolls Online has relaunched as Tamriel Unlimited and has dropped its subscription model. Existing players no longer need to pay a monthly fee, while new players will only need to make a once-off payment. This change comes ahead of the game's planned launch on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 in June. Console players will still require an active Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus account. Now, let's go hear from those Game Developers Conference attendees.
Personal development, so going to the conferences and stuff like that and actually learning quite a lot, but also to network and met so many people. It was just a great experience just to network with so many different people, and now to come back and email them all and talk to them now.
Basically, face-to-face is just, it's worth more than anyone can ever imagine in game development, and networking alone. We would be nowhere without GDC and networking. So yeah, that would be the main aim.
For me, going over to GDC was about seeing what my place was in the industry and to sort of test out the business model for how I operate back in Australia and see if it's applicable to the wider industry, and really just to network further internationally.
We had no idea what GDC was going to be. I mean, it was really our first public outing. And you're turning up to an underground pavilion that takes up 4 football fields, and you've got, some of the world's biggest, tech corporations there.
It was just huge. There's so many people from all over the world. All the talks, the conference talks were just huge. The rooms were filled. It was amazing.
I expected that I was going to be very busy and very tired, and that I wouldn't be able to stay up very late for all the industry parties. And in terms of how that measured up to the reality, I was very busy and I was very tired, but I did manage to stay up quite late for the party, so that was really good.
Everyone was ready to promote their game and sell their program. It was just, the passion in the room was it was so amazing, and I really enjoyed just walking up to someone and asking about their product or their game. The vibe was just intense.
There was a really good vibe on the show floor, very, very positive. Quite different between the indie devs and the corporate side of things. The corporate representatives were a lot more serious, and the indie devs were a lot more casual and friendly.
It's Hollywood, I mean, it really is. It's Hollywood all in one room, but it's gaming Hollywood.
It is so much to take in, and you feel like a kid in a candy store, and you just want to get every badge, play every game, talk to every person. And yeah, it's a whole load of fun if you just take it one step at a time.
I think the coolest thing was to see how many Australian developers were around and how well we were regarded.
I know there's a new game called Mellow that was there, which is a really cool game and worth checking out.
Probably one thing that I would have bought myself would be the motion capture suit. That was definitely the coolest, and testing it out as well, it just it felt very natural.
There were so many indie games on the show floor that were just so breathtaking and just so unique. It was amazing to see so many little games just taking different directions, and it was so fresh.
Yeah, there's absolutely great value for us. I mean, we probably learnt more in the 3 days that we were exhibiting at GDC than we do in a year sitting in our garage.
I think GDC is something that anyone in the games industry should go to at least once. It's very overwhelming and it's expensive and far away for an Australian, but I think you just get a really good snapshot of a moment in time for the games industry, and it's really worth it for Australians.
100%. I think Aussies need to get out there and just promote their own companies or games, or just themselves, to go all over the world. We need to take over the world. We need to get out there, and GDC is the perfect way to do it.
A big thanks to Lauren, Amelia, Matt, and Jess for taking the time to chat with us. Anyway, Pocket will be back same time tomorrow. Until then, see ya!